Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to a Tech Tip Thursday. Thank you, everybody, for coming here. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Christy, Len, Chris. Thank you so much for being here. I have somebody that we all know, somebody who's been here a number of times before. She's the mindful media mom. She's at the spearhead of the Global Peace Going Viral campaign, where we're changing the world one person at a time, one hashtag at a time. But Karen Reardon Palmer is joining us today on my first Tech Tip Thursday, and as would luck would have it, or Providence would have it, or whatever, I am having technical issues today, and so it's just the way things work. And right now I can't even see her, so I'm going to ask you when she pops on, if you can let me type it in the chat. Just let me know if you can see Karen. Anyways, Karen, welcome so much. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me. I can see myself, so I don't know if anybody else can see me.
Yeah, please type in the chat and let me know if you can see Karen. I see a picture of all the children, but I don't see a picture of you right now.
Is the webinar playing? Not seeing it on my end.
Lisa said, yeah, she's not seeing anything. Maybe nobody can see anything. We can see her profile pic. Okay, thanks, Christine. No Karen. I see a picture of you, but no Karen. Yeah. So today, speaking about tech challenges, I can't get on Facebook today. So it's like I've got this thing where they're downloading a malware. So I did all that due diligence myself. I did my own malware check. I get rid of my email blocker that I had, or my ad blocker, which I had before. It took me 3 days. When this happened last time, it took me 3 days.
Should I try to pop out and come back in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe do that. That might work. And then I'll talk about my technical issues. If anybody knows how to get around it, it's a thing that says we suspect there's malware. So download this ESET malware, and so it's downloading right now on Facebook, and so that's what it's doing, and so it's just taking like a real long time. And like I said, this happened to me before. It took me 3 days to get back on Facebook because I didn't realize it was my ad blocker was stopping it. So I got rid of my ad blocker first thing this morning, so that's gone. So it's still not doing it. So hopefully Karen will be able to pop back in again, and she'll be able to, give us some tech tips, and I'll just wait and see. If I can't get on Facebook, I can't get on Facebook. No big deal. I like to coordinate everything between those two, though. So we'll see. Where did the malware thing that you are downloading come from? I don't know. When it first happened before, I see you now, Karen.
Oh, you do? Okay, because the link said that it was an attendee link. So I tried another link that you sent me before.
You're in now. You're there.
All right. Yay! Tech Thursdays on the job.
We're on. So we're going to talk some tech tips on Tech Thursday
too. So the light will be coming in better too. So cool. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. It's some funky energy today.
It is, huh? And I was having probably like one of the better mornings ever in my life today too.
You can see me. I hope you can see me now. Can you see me, guys?
Absolutely. I can see you loud and clear. Yep, I can see you perfectly.
Okay, perfect. All right. So I wanted to talk to you guys about list building. So how many of you have been having a struggle with list building? Have you had any kind of feelings around kind of like feeling salesy and like pushing on people when you're trying to list build?
I think a lot of people feel like that, Karen. I do too. You don't want to feel like you're pushing yourself on people.
No, you really don't. And the thing about it is, this is why it's so important that we get into a shift. When I talk about list building, I talk about mind shifting, getting from a list building perception to going from your head to your heart. So you're going into the vibration. This is vibrational marketing. So what I call it is vibrational marketing. Angelic marketing. So I tune in before I teach. I tune into the angelic realms before I teach, and I ask, what is going to be for my highest and best good? And what do I really bring to the table? What do I love to teach about? What do I feel passionate about teaching? So you got to get into that vibration of really, now I just lost you. Are you there? Uh-oh, he's having issues,
No,
I think.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. Okay. I was like, oh, we're having tech issues for sure. So the big question, the first and the most important thing about list building and lead magnets and lead, having a lead magnet is your love magnet. So you want to get into the vibration of what is it that I love to teach? What is it that I bring to the table that really is unique in my own message? You have to, yes, so you have to get into that vibration of feeling good about what you're offering. Then you have to start asking, so that's your what. What I want is to build my list. And you want to get a full-on vision of what it is you want. Do you want to add 20 people to your list? Do you want to add 100 people to your list? You want to get into the vibration of what feels good. By the end of April, how many people do I want to add to my list? So I usually say about 20 people for people to start with 20 people. And then what you want to start to do is you want to start thinking about the power of your why. Your why. Why are you in business? Why are you doing what you're doing? You want to get really super clear about why you are doing what you are doing in your life. So you want to start asking that question, why do I want to build my list? Well, when I got into, and then you want to start thinking about who is my ideal avatar? Who is my ideal avatar client? Have you guys ever heard of ideal avatar client?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So what you want to do is you want to have a visualization. I have, if you go to my YouTube channel, and I'll give you the link to that so you can have it for the blog when you share it in your blog. But my YouTube channel is youtube.com/Living on Purpose TV. And I'll type it in the chat here so you'll have it. So what you want to do is you want to get super clear on who your ideal avatar client is. And how I do that is I do a meditation that is on my website here, Living on Purpose TV. And I go into a secret garden. I go into a secret garden and I sit on a bench with who my ideal avatar client is. So I get super clear about who my ideal avatar client is by thinking about who my ideal avatar client is. So you want to start asking yourself questions about who is my ideal avatar? What gets them up in the morning? What excites my ideal avatar? What keeps them up at night? What are they worried about? What are their pain points? What are they thinking about? What are they constantly, worrying about with their business? So you want to get really super clear. And what is their dream? What is their vision? What do they envision for their business? So you've got to really get into the head and the heart of your ideal avatar client. So what I love to do is a sequence of questions that I call the power of my why. The power of my why is stepping into the essence of your greatness and really stepping into why are you in business, right? Because why are you in business? Why are you doing these talk shows? Why are you, you want to make a difference in people's lives. You want people to see that gratitude changed your life, and you want them to see that in their own lives, right?
Right.
I'm just guessing your why. So but the most important thing that you want to do is get outside of the box. Get outside of the box and start asking these questions. Master the seeking part of who is it that I really want to help and who is it that I really want to serve. Because when you start to come into that vibration of knowing who it is you want to serve, then you will start to know what is your love magnet instead of your lead magnet. You see how I don't use lead magnet?
Yeah.
I don't like the word lead magnet, so I like to use the word love magnet. Because when I'm building my list, like right now, my list is growing exponentially because I have the Inner Peace for World Peace Toolkit. And that is growing my list of ideal avatar clients. The people who I want to work with, when I get into my why, the people I want to work with are visionaries, change makers, peacemakers, people who want to make the world a better place. I want to tune into those people. I want those people to be on my show every day. I want to create a community of people so that when I have a new book coming out or I have a new program that I'm offering, that I can offer that to my list. You see how that works?
Yes, yes,
yes.
I'm sorry. The reason I muted myself, my
you're having tech issues for sure.
My chair is squeaking.
Oh, okay.
But when you're talking, I muted myself so I wouldn't hear this.
That's okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna continue then, and if you can mute yourself again, then I'll continue.
Okay.
I will take the show. I will take the show. I will take over for a little bit here so we can have the next piece of this is storytelling. Many of you know my story, right? It's why people are vibrating with me. It's why people are interested in what my lead magnet, my love magnet is. It's why my list is building. It's what, okay, so what you want to start is create clarity. So write this down for yourself. Create clarity. Understand that you need to be speaking their language. You need to speak their language. Your clients, your ideal audience, you need to speak their language. You need to be the solution to their problem. And you need to help them to see that they have a problem. You need to help them to see what it is that you offer as a solution to the problem that's been keeping them up at night. Simplify it and take it easy peasy. I love easy peasy. That's my favorite word. Make things easy peasy and people will keep coming back for more. Make things easy peasy and people will keep coming back for more. People love to be playful. They want their marketing, their business to be more playful. They want their business to be more fun. They want to get back to their big why. They want to get back to why, they want to get back to that feeling of excitement when they first started their first business. Yes, a play shop instead of a workshop. And a playbook instead of a workbook. I call everything play. I feel like that's the vibration there I like to be in. And that's those are the clients that I attract. That's the audience that I attract. So you want to be in your own vibration of feeling good when you are starting to decide what you want to create as your love magnet. Yes, Lisa says yes, yes. I love that this is resonating with you guys. See, this is why I took class after class after class, and I was taught completely different than what I'm teaching. I was taught to teach scarcity and the mindset of you got to get in on this. You got to get in on this. And really focusing on, the lack and the scarcity. And if you don't get in on this, you're going to miss out. the FOMO, fear of missing
24
out.
hours left. Quick. Hurry up. Quick. Get in there before it closes. Before the door closes.
All my replays are always available. I never tell people they have 48 hours to watch a replay. Yes. I never, ever tell people that they are in scarcity. I remind them of their abundance, and I remind them of the abundance in the world and how we are abundant beings and how we are divine essence in this human experience, having this human experience. Now we're having the experience of being a marketer. Have fun with it. Start seeing yourself. I'm a marketer now. I like being a marketer. Your vibration is what sells your product. Write that down. My vibration is what sells my product. My vibration is what sells my product. My vibration is what attracts my clients. My vibration is what gives my audience a reason to come back. So simplify things for them. Put it into terms that they can understand, that they resonate with, that they go, oh, yeah, okay. So I have a list. My other lead magnet that I have is magical visibility. And that is an autoresponder that I do with AWeber, and it's magical visibility. And it's so easy because it's automated, it's automated. So it's set it and let it go. Every time somebody goes to my website and wants to join, I don't have to do anything. AWeber sends out that autoresponder. So I highly recommend having AWeber. If you have a bigger list, if you start to have over 2,000 on your list, I highly recommend that you have AWeber. But if you don't have a big list, I encourage you to start with MailChimp. MailChimp is free, and it's really, really simple. Type into the chat, you guys, if you've ever heard of MailChimp. Type into the chat. Just type into the chat if you've ever heard of MailChimp. It is awesome, you guys. It's free, and you can build your list up to 2,000. And then you can go and get, if you start to, I love AWeber too, Chris. Yes, I have AWeber and MailChimp. So I use MailChimp. Yes, MailChimp is, you can get up to 2,000 list building. So you can go up to 2,000 people on your list for free. And then afterwards, MailChimp is, they have an autoresponder for, I think it's $15 a month. But so I set up my AWeber so that I have my autoresponder on AWeber, and I have my free accounts on MailChimp. So, okay, so I'm going to give you the step-by-step of how to start your MailChimp. So you sign up for free, and then you log into your account, and you fill in the steps info. You fill in your information. So you fill in your information, and then you create a list. Yes, AWeber is $19 a month. I'm a nonprofit organization, so they give you a discount if you're a nonprofit organization on AWeber. Always ask if they have any kind of discounts when you're signing up for anything, because most of the time, big organizations, yep, and your first month is free, right, Chris? Yep, and I love AWeber. I personally love AWeber. They have a ton of tutorials, and they have a bunch of videos. And utilize that you have AWeber and have a bunch of love magnets going. I have about 5 love magnets that are very good love magnets. So I teach a teleseminar that I do with Instant Teleseminar. I do my magical visibility. I have my Manifest Your Dream ebook. And then I have my Inner Peace for World Peace. That's my Inner Peace for World Peace toolkit. And then I have Get My Free Book, Get My Free Dogs Are Gifts from God book. And they have an awesome, yes, Len, they do. They have an awesome, AWeber is wonderful for customer support. MailChimp, not so much. MailChimp, you don't really hear back from them if you have any technical issues. But it's really easy. You should have no problem. And I love MailChimp because, you know, you can set up, you start your list, and you just, I send my newsletter from that. So I wanted to talk to you about a newsletter, because a newsletter is something that you can really stay in front of your ideal client with, that doesn't feel icky when you send it. It feels good when you send it because you're sending value. So you want to start doing a newsletter maybe once a week. And it doesn't have to be, you know, it's got to be valuable. It's got to have content that is valuable. Like what you're doing here with this Tech Thursday, you can send out your newsletter now with Tech Thursday. You see what I mean?
Right.
So, okay, so know your target market. I hate that word, target market. Know your ideal audience, your ideal avatar audience. Know who that is, so that when you're sending your newsletter, you're sending something that they're going to look forward to, you know, and make sure that you have a playful and fun subject line, you know, have it be something like Techie Thursday transformation. Have your Techie Thursday transformation in your business, you know, your soul business, your heart-centered business, your heart-based business. Always, like I said to you about the teleseminars, always acknowledge the goodness in your audience. Always acknowledge the goodness in your audience, in your newsletter, in your talk shows, in your everything that you do. It has to be WIIFM. What's in it for me? What's in it for your audience to take the time to watch your show? People come back to my show on Periscope. People watch my replays. People come back and ask for my replays. People go to my YouTube channel constantly. And that's because they feel good when they watch. Yesterday, yeah.
It's always good. It's always good having you around. You exude this good. I mean,
well, it's about being who you say you want to be, right. You know, and my ideal audience sees me as a mirror. They see me as endless possibility. They see, wow, look what she's done from being homeless to where she is now, you know, and they say, oh, if she can do it, then I can do it. And that's what I want them to be thinking. That is my method to my madness. That has been my whole purpose. When I started my whole, what is my big why? Why am I doing this? Why, you know, I want people to see that now we're going to start doing a whole channel that's going to be peaceful parenting. We're doing a whole channel that's going to be all about peaceful parenting, because there's a huge audience of parents that are ready to step into a more empowered experience as a parent. So you see where you start to see, do you see where the list building comes into play? So many people get wrapped up in the list building. You know, so many people get wrapped up in the list building part that they don't feel like, I don't want to do list building. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. I feel like I'm trying to sell to people. You're not. You always say, I'm giving you this amazing, valuable gift. It could be valued at like $200. My time, the time that I spend with people is valuable, you know? And so when I'm making a video, my time is valuable. So that's another piece of that. So in your newsletter, stay on point with what you are giving as value. You know, make sure that you have really the 3 essential pieces to a newsletter that I find are the most beneficial for my newsletters to get open, because I test this stuff, test your market, see how much people are opening your mail and how much people aren't opening your mail. I hope this is making sense, you guys. Type into the chat. Type into the chat, you guys, if this is making sense to you. If you have any questions, just type in yes if this makes sense, or type in I'm totally lost if it doesn't.
These are all markers over here, these people, so they're not lost at all with what you're saying.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect.
Karen, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's a good open percentage rate?
I'd say my good open percentage rate is about 30 to 40%.
Okay.
For me, that's mine. I say for an average person, about 20% is good. But my open rate, I shoot for, the stars. I shoot for the stars. But I'm glad it makes sense. Thank you, Len. So, okay, so the 3, oh, look at all the hearts. Yay. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Queen of Green, Christy Kelly. You're awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. Oh, you just made my thankful Thursday. So when I do my Periscope today I do my Periscope at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you guys can watch that on your computer, or you can watch it on your smartphone. It's let me put in my Periscope. It's so today is Thankful Thursday. So Thankful Thursday is when I start helping other people to get followers. So I'm thankful for my followers. So I invite people to come in and build their following by meeting my soul family and introducing themselves into my soul family. And I make sure that whenever we have anybody new, because I have a very regular following. So whenever I have somebody new, I have them, I give them a big shout out. I welcome them to the family. I thank them for their time. And I ask them, how can I be of service? What is it that I can be of service to you about? So, okay, so that's my Periscope, and you guys can come in and you can watch the replays. All my replays, I have some really awesome replays.
What time is it, Karen?
I do it at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I highly recommend, if you're not doing Periscope, that you start doing Periscope. It's an incredible platform. And I can walk you through and give you a tutorial and get you all set up. And I can help you get followers. My catch.me, positively123. On Twitter, I am Mindful Media Mom. On Instagram, I'm Mindful Media Mom. But my Catch Me and my Blab is also, I love Blab, which is another amazing platform. These are all, if you're a marketer, these are things that you are going to love as your tools.
Carol, you can just say them, then send them to me, because I'll type these things into the replay.
Okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. So those are, okay, so I'll be doing a lot of blabs next week for Global Peace Week. Right. So and we're going to be doing all about self-love and how self-love is playing into world peace. It's a big part of the puzzle piece.
It has to start there, right?
It's a big part of the puzzle piece. I'll be talking about that with Len when I go on Len's show next Thursday, right? Next Thursday, I'll be on Lunch with Len. And then next Thursday, I'll be with you again in the morning. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So the 3 essential sections that you want to have in your newsletter that I think are the most important 3 essentials are your personal note. You want your personal note at the top of your letter. Oh, awesome, Chris. I'll make sure to follow you. You're on Blab and Periscope. I'll make sure to follow you. Follow me too. I'm Mindful Media Mom. What is your handle, Chris, on Periscope and on Blab? What is your handle? You're at. Okay, so your first thing is you want to have a personal note. You want to have a personal note, something that I love what you do with Molly. I would put Molly as your, like, that would be my, you know, your picture on your newsletter, because she makes you feel good when you see her, you know?
Makes me feel good, I know.
Yeah, and she makes me feel good every time I see her. And so, you know, and then have something about feeling good in the newsletter about how you feel. And then, you know, that's a personal feeling that you want to share. You know, have a personal note so that you're engaging. When you write your newsletter, get into the vibration of, I'm so excited to share this wonderful newsletter with you. You know, I'm so excited to tell you about all this great stuff that's happening and how important you are to my family. And thank you for being in my soul family and my community. You know, that's what you want to do in your first part of your newsletter. The next part, okay, Chris, I'll make sure I follow you, sweetie. Awesome. I'll have to make sure, that's awesome. Maybe we can do a blab together. That would be so fun. The next piece, part 2, is your main article. And I like that to be educational, important value, content, topics that your ideal client cares about. So my ideal client cares about inner peace. So I would put in some links to some of my favorite yoga videos, or my favorite videos or meditations on YouTube. This doesn't have to be all about you. You can be promoting other people. And then another thing you can do is, if you are sharing somebody else's information in your newsletter, you can ask them to share information about you in their newsletter.
Right.
You know, it's really about win-win. This is what the New Earth business is all about. New Earth business is all about the win-win. Everybody wins. There's an abundance of business for everyone. There's no scarcity anywhere.
There really is.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, it's the truth. And number 3, then you can have a promotion. In your newsletter, you can share your experience, your expertise, and your offerings. So that is how I do my sections. And then you can have additional sections of something that feels good to you. You know, let it be creative, let it be fun, let it be something that you enjoy doing. That's my take on list building. So coming back to simplify and talk your ideal audience's language. My vibration sells my products. My vibration brings in my audience. So know what your big why is. When you know what your big why is, you don't need approval or recognition anymore. You don't need it. You really just don't. You don't look for it, you're not asking for it, and you don't seem needy. See, right. I used to be needy. I felt like I was constantly asking, was that right? Was that right? Now I'm an authority on what I'm talking about. You know, I can talk about feeling good because I really do feel good. You know, I don't have to look into, you know, being something that I'm not. I get to be who I am, and that attracts my ideal audience.
I mean, it's so cool, Karen, because like whenever I meet people that are like really super cool, and you know this, I always say, you have to connect with Karen.
I love that. Thank you so much.
I said, you have to meet this lady, Karen, because I know she's just going to if you hang around with her, you're going to be more awesome than you already are. So what you do is so authentic. It's probably the most authentic thing that I've ever seen anybody do. So that's why I'm always pushing people to you.
Thank you. I feel that way about you too. I feel that way about you too. And I'd love to do a blab, like a gratitude TV blab, you know, so that we can really start to expand this gratitude. Maybe we can start, when you do your Tech Thursday, maybe we could start doing a once a month, you know, Thursday, Thankful Thursday, where I can, and then, you know, you could, if you come into my Periscope, if you get yourself an app, if you get on the app, yeah, if you get onto the Periscope, and you have a smartphone or you have an Android, you know, if you have iPhone or, do you want me to walk you through it right now?
I just did. I already have it on here. I almost did one the other day in Home Depot. I almost did my first Periscope in Home Depot, almost.
Awesome.
I decided not to do it right there.
Oh, it's awesome. I
I'm
have,
ready for
you
it.
know, oh, thank you so much, Christy. Yes, Christy, I would love to connect with you more too. What is it that you do, Christy? The Queen of Green. Can you tell me what your business is? What is your soul business? The Queen of Green. Do you make green drinks?
We're all into this organic thing right here.
Oh, okay. That you were telling me about that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Everybody here is in it. We're all in this.
Oh, you guys will be great on Periscope. You guys could create your own channel on Periscope. You know, for if you're all doing the same thing, then you have then you start to my company and I have the organic living company. Oh, awesome. Oh God, I want to learn more about that. That's so great. We're all in it. Okay. So maybe you can, Bob, send me some information about that.
Okay. I already did, but maybe you probably didn't see it or something like that, because I know you're pretty busy and things, but I'll give you some more information on that.
Well, I did. I mean, I know you said something about it, but you didn't send me the information to read about it.
Okay.
I think you probably felt like you were.
No, it was an invite. It was an invitation to our webinar. We do a webinar every night.
Oh, okay.
I sent you an invitation to the webinar, but yeah, but I'll send you to another one whenever the next one we have for you. I'll send you information on it. Your
passion is spreading the word about chemicals and all the products. Yay, Christy! My passion is that too. Let me just show you real quick. I designed a board game. This is my board game that I designed. It's called Let's Save Our Earth.
Love that. Love that.
And it's all about teaching kids about organics and composting and taking care of Mother Earth. So yay, Christy, I'm going to get in touch with you and we'll figure out how we can co-create this expansion of this beautiful company that you guys have. I'm excited. This is so awesome. Yes. My website right now is it's globalkindnesstv.org. Yes, and you can buy the games from me directly. You can buy the games from me directly. They're $20, and then plus shipping. And what they are is we've incorporated. I'm an environmental educator, so I have a nonprofit business. So I've been going to the schools for the last 20 years. You can read about me at globalkindnesstv.org. But yeah, so I actually started our Earth Day here in our my little town. I live in the San Ynez Valley of Solvang, California. And we started our Earth Day with 2 families. 14 years ago, when my daughter was in kindergarten, there were no programs in the school. So that's why I started my nonprofit organization. And it's expanded and exponentially grown so that we have over almost 100 vendors coming. So yeah. So yay, I'm excited I'm really excited about your business. And this is okay. So I didn't realize so do you have a teleseminar that you do daily, you said? Bob?
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. I was typing.
You said that you do a teleseminar daily?
We do a Monday to Thursday at nighttime at 6 o'clock Pacific time.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't do that tonight. But please send me a link and I can watch replays. Do you have replays of them?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you all the information. Yep.
Okay.
I'm typing this in so people can have this right now. That's the reason why I seemed a little detached, because I put a comma instead of a period.
Okay.
I'm typing challenge.
That's okay.
Global Kindness, KIND.
Okay, so and then I have these notes here are for your newsletter that you're going to be sending out. So I'd love, this is what, you want to have golden nuggets, quick tips, helpful things that resonate with people. You want to share your speaking engagements, where you're going to be speaking, where they can watch you. You want to share any old replays. You want to put any of that into your newsletter.
What about putting too much stuff, Karen? I mean, sometimes I feel sometimes I put too much in myself.
Well, these are just suggestions. You don't want to put these in every newsletter. These are just suggestions. Because
when I put them out once a week, and I put all the replays for the shows I did that week, and then I do the information on the people coming up for the next week.
You can put in, a recent blog post or your own book review, something about a book that you really loved, something you write your own book review of something that you really loved, like you loved Terry's Hugs and Love, so you could put her little book and you can give her a blurb, and then you can say, hey, Terry, you know what? I put you in my newsletter. Would you be interested in, sharing a little something in your newsletter for me,
Right.
So, okay, so it's all about that, always thinking of what is your audience looking for. That's the most important thing. Yes, more is better. You're right, Len. More is better. Always be thinking about what your ideal audience is looking for. So keep thinking about, what can I bring to the table? It's about that attention, interest, desire, and action. So you got to get their attention first, then you keep their interest. We only have 7 seconds of people's interest. Right. It's got to be something that they are going to be interested in. We only have 7 seconds. That's why when I start my Periscope, I have live music going. I'm dancing around. I'm inviting everybody into the room. I'm saying, let's all have this great abundance and attract the abundance into our life, attract the joy, and people are like, oh, let me share this with my friends. Let me invite people on Twitter. It's all about your vibration.
I know it is. You're amazing. You have the most loving vibration that I've ever met. So I'm serious about that. Seriously. Of anybody, that's why I always keep throwing people to you. Here, go see Karen. Go see Karen.
I'm excited because and this is what's expanding and growing, with the master shift and the 1 billion acts of kindness. We are going to, by next year, for Earth Day next year, we are going to be a household name. Global Peace Going Viral is going to be a hashtag. It's going to be a household name. Mark my words.
And I love how you demonstrate the hashtag. I love
hashtag. Hashtag. And you want to do that with your gratitude TV. Hashtag gratitude TV.
You're really amazing. You really are. You blow me away with your kindness, with your niceness, and that's what I tell everybody. In fact, I was with a person yesterday driving in a car, and I was telling her about your whole play shop thing, your whole playbook situation, as opposed to a workshop. It's just you just exude the playness, the playfulness, the funness in life, and that's the way life should be.
Well, it's like I said, and you know what, when, like I said to everybody on my show, Living on Purpose TV, when I talk, it's like if every person was living their passion and their purpose on the planet, we would have global peace.
And we can all help each other do it too. We can all help each other. We don't have to. There's no competition. We can cooperate.
It's all about collaboration. There is no competition. The competition has always been an illusion. There's no competition. Yeah. And the reason that, I don't like to get political because I know that it's not important to talk about the politics, but the reason that I believe that Donald Trump is getting so much information, so much out there into the world in such a big way is he's shining a light on a dark part of our own country. He's shining a light, in how a lot of people are thinking and talking. But one person who stays in the vibration of love and kindness and gratitude counterbalances 90,000 people who are in the low vibration of hate and racism and fear. So my one loving meditation that I teach, or one of my yoga, practices that I teach, can totally counterbalance 90,000 people. So why do I keep doing this? I'm going to reach billions. We're going to counterbalance this, you guys. We are.
Yes, you are. Yes,
not me. We.
Yes, we are.
Hashtag we are one. Hashtag we are one. And the thing is that we are co-creating this together. If I didn't get together with the Master Shift and the Billion Acts of Kindness and the Hay House radio station, if I didn't get together with these people, if I just kept saying, oh no, it's my Global Peace Project,
right.
which is ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. It's like these are the two things that are really screwing up our world. Number one is a person trying to take credit for everything. Right. And number two, people trying to blame everybody for the problem. Those are the only things that are screwing up our world right now.
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah. People, I mean, think about it. If you watch a political show, they're like kindergartners. They really need to go back to kindergarten and learn how to be nice to each other. They really need a lesson with me. I would love to be meditating with them.
They're not trying to play nice. Their whole purpose is to divide. That's what they're there for.
Exactly. And the thing is that we can shift this though. We need to focus on, yes, hashtag truth. We need to focus on what is working in the world, what is going right in the world. And when we focus on what is going right in the world, that expands. When we focus on what's going right in our business, that expands. When we focus what's going right in our relationship, that expands. When you focus on what sucks about your relationships, that expands.
Or like for anything else.
When you focus on terrorism, that expands. When you focus on kinderism, that expands. Kinderism hashtag is getting used a lot now too.
Kinderism?
Kinderism is my hashtag also.
Okay. That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. I said focus on kinderism instead of terrorism.
Right. Yep. I love it. I love your whole wordplay, how you do all this sort of stuff. It's just a different way of looking. It's a different perspective, looking at things from a fun way. It's just so cool to do that. I just appreciate. I appreciate you so much.
That's all that life is about. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm excited to learn more about this business. Thank you, Chris. I'll make sure to follow you. And you guys, please follow me on all social media. I love to promote people when they come into my periscopes. I make a big deal about you. I make you feel like you're part of the family, and you get followers because people will follow when when you give them a call to action, they will follow.
Yeah, make sure you send me everything you want me to put out there today inside this video. And for the blog that I'll put out today at the end of this stuff, so everybody here will know about it, so they'll know how to contact you.
Love you too, Lisa. Love you too. I love you guys. It's so great that we're bringing this to, and this will really expand your businesses. When you start to shift into this vibration of playfulness in your business, you will find that your posts will be getting more likes. You will find that more people will be commenting on your posts. You'll find that more people will be engaging in your blog posts. More people will be engaging in your broadcasts. My broadcasts, I make sure that my broadcasts are all about engagement. I mean, we have engagement going back and forth. Oh, look at that. So sweet.
Christy's unbelievable how she can do that. That's amazing.
That's awesome. Yay. So have a very thankful Thursday, guys. Anybody have questions? Type it in the chat if you have a question or a comment or a suggestion or, you know, anything. This is, you know, co-creation is the beauty of co-creation is that we all have something that we bring to the table.
Yeah, just let me know whatever you want me to share with everybody today. I mean, I've been sharing it, but it gets lost. Like you said, you only have 7 seconds.
Yeah.
Out there, so hopefully everybody will connect with you a little bit more. So now that they have a chance to see you more even here. So the more like Glenn said, more is better. The more we see you, I think the better we all are, because it's infectious. Your attitude, your playfulness, it affects everybody. So I really I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in such a short notice too. I really appreciate
it was fun. I'm glad. Thursdays are really good for me. I have my Thursdays and my Fridays are my days that I have as my flexible self-care days.
Before we run, I want to give Len a plug, because we have lunch with Len comes on later on 11:30 Pacific time today.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, I don't know who he has as a guest today. Len, maybe could you share who you have a guest, or is it a training, whatever you have? And tomorrow, Christy's husband comes on this show here. Jackson Kelly comes on every Friday. He comes on this show, on my show, every Friday. And then he talks about the show that they do for every Friday night. Jackson and Christy Kelly have a show called Friday Night Live every Friday at 6 o'clock Pacific time.
Okay.
And they've been doing it for over a year. It's amazing how it's like the most funnest show you ever. It's probably about as fun as one of your shows. Friday Night Live. It's just an amazing show.
Elizabeth Ann Summers is the guest today.
Awesome. Thanks, Len. Yeah, so that's 11:30 Pacific time. Go to lunchwithlen. Or go to lenmooney.com/lunchwithlen, and you can sign up for that at 11:30.
That's so fun.
And tomorrow, Jackson Kelly's on here tomorrow. Okay, guys.
We'll be talking on next Thursday for sure also. And I'm sure I'll see you before then too. I hope everything gets straightened out with the Facebook issue.
I know. That's really something. So I want to thank everybody for coming here today. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you have any questions, you want me to get to Karen, or just connect with Karen on your own then. So as Len would say, bye.